guys, Jesse with Everyday Science TV. We're at Cas Anvar station here in Autograph Alley.
Hi again.
You might know
It's good
Cas.
to see you again.
It's good to see you too. Hi.
Hi.
I don't want to mess up the mic or
That's
anything.
okay. No, that's good.
Yeah, Cas is a very popular video of ours here on Everyday Science TV.
Apparently,
we talked about the science of...
Apparently Altair is popular.
Yes, he is. He is very popular. So you have a new series. You have a couple of series.
We have two series, actually, yeah.
So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about whatever science might be in those series.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm going to go into professor mode right now.
Yes, please.
First show on the agenda is Olympus, which you can see I play Priest Xerxes.
Now, is that your hair? Did they add hair to that?
They did do a little bit of movie magic on me.
Okay.
A lot of people like my Athens mullet, because it's all braided with beads. And Olympus is set back in Greek times in ancient Athens with gods and goddesses and magic and cyclopses and multi-headed creatures and...
You know I'm Greek?
Oh my gosh, she's Greek.
So like I'm all there with like the myth.
Where
and
you
the
should
science.
be in the show.
I should.
You should be Medea.
Oh, my agent.
You should be okay. Agent, get her on the show. And it's a really amazing show. It's the same guy who created Neverland, Nick Willing,
no way.
and he did Tin Man and Alice.
Yeah.
He's a great friend of mine, and he kind of really outdid himself on Olympus. A 13-part series. It just wrapped about a week ago.
Oh, okay. I was
so
going to
the
say,
final
when
episode.
Can we see it? When is it going to come out?
It just finished the last 3 months.
Okay.
But it's all on Amazon.com.
Awesome. Right.
And I think it'll end up on Netflix or something, but you can get it on Amazon.
They always kind of cycle around.
And next on the agenda, coming up next, is The Expanse. And The Expanse is basically, and that's me, that little furry face there. The Expanse is basically Game of Thrones in space. This is based on these books.
Leviathan Waits.
It's a whole series called The Expanse. This is the first book written by James S.A. Corey, who is a phenomenal writer. This has been on the best-selling list of New York Times for the past 4 or 5 years. The most recent book is the fifth one. Is sold even more than the first one. It's like out of control.
I have to read this.
It's the biggest show Sci-Fi Channel has ever done. Most expensive, biggest budget.
All right.
They've never done this on basic cable before.
Man, you're blowing up.
This is crazy.
This is great.
We just did a panel here at Comic-Con, 2,000 people, showed the pilot episode.
Oh,
Mind's blown.
We were in the
Pin
Hall
drop.
H.
Pin drop. So, now
man.
you want to talk about science?
So when does that come out?
That comes out in December.
December, okay.
Yeah. So
December,
everyone who was there yesterday
Sci-Fi.
saw a 6-month in advance preview.
Oh man, that would drive me crazy because they're like, oh, where's the second episode? So like, I'm
so
kind of glad I
good.
didn't see it.
It's kind of like Battlestar meets Firefly meets Alien.
Nice. And is there
gorgeous.
is there any science in that? It's a good trend.
There's amazing science because the writers of this show, they created a science fiction series that doesn't have any of the conceits that most science fiction shows have.
Okay.
There's no artificial gravity.
Okay.
There's no faster than light travel. When you want to go from one place to the other, it takes a crap load of time, and you're floating around inside your tin cans. The ships do not look like Corvettes and like Ferraris in space. Because there's no air friction in space. You don't have to worry about aerodynamics. They look like giant refrigerators. All they are, that you don't need to look cool. The Enterprise is gorgeous,
well, but what
but
about
it doesn't.
For entertainment value?
But this is what I'm saying. This is a highly science-based show. Everything is accurate. The only thing that they invented in this that doesn't really exist is a thing called the Epstein Drive. The Epstein Drive is what powers these things, because in this show, the way they make some kind of gravity while we're traveling is whether I don't know if you know this or not, but if you're I love her humility. That's what I love. When you're accelerating, it puts pressure on whatever is kind of at the back end of the acceleration. Like when you're in an elevator and it's going up, you feel pressure.
It's the force. It's like the downward force.
But
we'll put the equation up here.
But as soon as the acceleration stops, it doesn't matter if you're still going. It doesn't matter if there's velocity. But if there's acceleration, you will continuously be pushed into the surface that you are pushing against. So if
at the rate of acceleration,
whether it's 1G or 2G. Like in our series, we don't travel in miles per hour or kilometers an hour. We travel in Gs. So we're doing a 1G burn, a 2G burn, a 3G burn. Basically, that's the force that you feel while we're traveling. That basically tells you what the speed is.
Awesome.
The Epstein Drive that they've invented is a drive that is capable of maintaining continuous acceleration indefinitely. It never reaches a maximum velocity.
So it doesn't go faster or slower. It just kind of.
It continuously accelerates.
It
starts at a certain speed and then it accelerates continuously.
So wait, by the end of the series, are you guys like, ah?
Well, you do have to stop when you get to your destination.
Right.
So then you have to start again from scratch at a low speed.
Oh.
And the beautiful thing these guys figured out is how do you go at this incredible speed and then get to a place and stop? So the way they do it is they travel halfway there, and then they do a thing called the Flippin Burn. And the Flippin Burn is
I've done that in my car.
The ship.
No,
I think that's a roll and flip. I think is what you do.
I was like the J turn. Like.
But you travel half the way to your distance, your destination, and then the entire ship flips, and then fires its rockets in the opposite direction and decelerates at the same rate that it accelerated. So your gravity is lost for just a period of time while you're rotating, and then you're being pushed into the ship as you are decelerating.
So is that like when you're in a train and some people are facing this way and some people are facing that way, and then when it flips, everyone's like, yay, now I get to face forward?
Yeah, basically. That's exactly what it is. And so that's how they create their gravity, but as soon as you stop the ship, boom, we're floating again in space. And we're like navigating and we're strapped.
So you got to actually float while filming?
Zero G acting.
Was it fun?
There's zero G sex in the show, just so you know. I'm not joking. In the pilot, zero G sex. Try and figure out try and figure that out.
I don't know. I mean, I can't wait to see it now. December, sci-fi, zero G sex. Science, guys. Thank you so much.
It's very scientific.
Okay, Cass and I shake with this hand.
She's afraid of my blade.
Because on this hand, he has...
the hidden blade.
Every time.
Follow the creed. Shake. There you go. See, that's not so bad.
Nice seeing you again,
That's
Cass.
so bad.
Thank you so much.
See you guys at The Expanse.